SUNSOFT is back! Retro game selection. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5. And today I'm here to give you my thoughts on this game. Think of this as kind of like an impressions and also maybe a review. SUNSOFT is back, retro game selection, which has one of the worst titles I've ever heard in a game compilation, is a compilation of 3 retro Sunsoft titles. Now, whenever I think Sunsoft, I think Blaster Master. I think of Arrow the Acrobat. I think of a lot of different games. None of those games appear on this collection. This is a collection of 3 games from early within the company's life, and they are being translated into English for the first time. These are 3 Famicom games. Those games are... Let me find the names here. Firework Thrower Kintaro's 53 Stations of the Tokaido. What a name. Ripple Island and The Wing of Medulla. These are 3 games you've never heard of. I've never heard of. And for good reason, because they were never brought to the US. So I'm kind of just going to talk about each of them individually for a minute. And, tell you what I think of the collection overall. The first game is Firework Thrower Kintaro's 53 Stations of the Tokaido. What a fucking name that is. That's worse than the name of the compilation. It's a pretty basic 2D platformer. You play as a fireworks thrower named Kintaro, and some dude has his... It says right here... Firework Thrower Kintaro's 53 Stations of the Tokaido. As fireworks maker Kintaro prevent evil merchants from turning his creations into weapons. This game, I can tell, is like a very early Famicom game. And it's very basic with what it does, and it's like visual style. It kind of reminds me a lot of the original Super Mario Bros. Which isn't a bad thing. That is honestly one of my favorite NES games. What I think really hinders this one is the amount of jank that this game has. I think has made it difficult for me to progress. I haven't gotten very far. But it is fun. Like, I have had fun with this one so far. So I do want to put some more time into, like, trying to get further into the game. The only thing that I think really holds this one back for me is the music. The music's a little high-pitched and tinny. Like, it sounds... It's kind of hard to listen to at points. Ripple Island. Play as Kyle, a young boy dreaming of a better life, who answers King Dotilla's call for help against the nefarious Emperor Groker. This one's cool. This is a point-and-click style game. What you're seeing here is the very beginning of the game. Because, again, for this video, I just kind of wanted to test these out. And this is the type of game where you're going to be going screen to screen, interacting with people, like picking up items, trying to solve puzzles, like environmental puzzles, which is a lot of like, give this item to this person, see what that does. Give this thing to this person, see what that does. Use this item here. So I didn't get very far in this one either, but I can tell you that I really like it, and this is one that I'm going to put more time into. I thought some of the dialogue was very, very fun, and yeah, I don't know. I just this one was a cute one. The artwork's great, and I don't know if I have played a few other games like this on the NES, but I don't know if I've played one with such like cool art design. Ripple Island is pretty cool. The Wing of Medulla. Now, this is the one that I think most people will probably get the most out of. This is an action RPG side-scrolling game. Think of something similar to Zelda 2, maybe. Even though it seemed to have more of a level structure. The Wing of Medulla. Help fierce warrior Lucia retrieve the powerful Wing of Medulla from the evil King Daltos. This one, I like it a lot, and I do want to also play more of this one. Really, all three of these I want to play some more of. These are just my impressions. But this one, it also suffers from a little bit of what the first game, the firework thrower game, had, which is just a little bit of the jank with the controls. Not nearly as much, but I did find some of the like jumping to be kind of awkward, and some of the patterns and the level design, like especially underground, can be misleading, where there's points to where I didn't know I could even like travel to a certain area, or like that a door was a door, you know. But I do think this is the best game of the whole package. So if you're into like games of this era, this one will probably scratch that itch for you. SUNSOFT Is Back retro game selection is a weird package. Do I recommend it? Yeah, for like 8-bit fans. The weird thing is that calling it SUNSOFT Is Back retro game selection, and then all three of the games being SUNSOFT games you've never heard of, while I think that's cool, it also kind of is deflating. When I first saw this, I'm playing this on PS5. When I first saw this on the PlayStation Store, I was like, "Oh my God, SUNSOFT collection! What's in here?" And then I proceeded to not know any of the games, which again has its own charm. But like, I don't know, when you're going to use the brand name of SUNSOFT to sell something, like you kind of expect to see something, you know. Hope you maybe pick this one up, give it a try. I think it's worth a look at. It's only like $10 and it goes on sale frequently. I think I paid $3 for this. I think it's worth picking up if you enjoy 8-bit games.